All right, 15 was asked. So it's about a prism, rectangular prism, that's a box. To draw the box, eventually neurons will start making connections and you'll remember things about them. The box has a volume of 40. Its length, which is long, is twice x. Width, which is short, is x minus 1. And its height is x minus 4. And you're supposed to figure out the value of x that gives it a volume of 40. So the formula is given, volume is length with height. What's the v going to become? Volume is 40, what's the v going to become? 40. So 40 equals length. What was the length? 2x times width. What was the width? X minus 1. What was the height? X minus 40. I actually said I didn't mind if you use a calculator for this. You don't. So you're holding your TI-84 in front of you. How do you use it? Where do you put the 40? You want 1. Where do you put the rest of the stuff? 22. You turn on your calculator and push in some buttons. How do you zoom? Zoom out. Zoom 6. You know why you don't see anything? You might see something, but if you're using a calculator to solve, don't you see intersections? Why don't you see an intersection? What's in y1? Where is that going to be? Where is y equals 40 going to be? It's going to be up, isn't it? How do we look up? Window. How do you look up? Which mass? One mass. I would go higher than 40. I'd go 50. Because if you go to 40, it's just going to stop at 40. You gotta have a good picture. So change your Y max to 50 and extract key. There's your answer. Second trace what? Second trace intercepts. We said Y max 350. It says use a calculator. Tell me how. You got your second trace intercept. There's really learn how to use that word in this technology. Second trace 5. Get your cursor close, and once it's close, sometimes you press on it. It's actually the only answer in this stuff that is funny. Just press on it 3 times. There's only one intersection. We'll hone in on it. What's the X on it? Problem. That's what it was asking for. So what is the value of X? X is 5. There's that bad boy. What else we need to see? I know you got blank questions for this. 16, which also had nothing to do with yesterday's lesson. Mixed review, this is old. We've been doing this since the first week of August. Since you came back, you've been doing most of this. This is the first part. So vertex form, this is. So you're supposed to write the equation, this parabola in vertex form. Now it's nice to look up to give you vertex form. Which one of those 4 points gives you hw? It's called vertex form, kids. Where's the vertex? Vertex. What happens to numbers in the end of parentheses? What happens to signs? Look, start off by saying y is a times x. I'm counting -1. What happens to it? +1, quantity squared, plus k, and k is -27. It's not going to change. It's not going in a substance. It stays 1.7. What's missing in the equation? Yay. I would find it. Your substitution. There are 3 points that you did not use. Every point that you did not use gives you what? It gives you x's and y's. Which point do you want to use? Just pick one. It's been a common one. Dave gives 2, 0. So everywhere you see y, there's 0. Everywhere you see x, or 2. 0 equals a times 2 plus 1 quantity squared. Take which one? 7. 2 plus 1 will give you 3. What's 3 squared? 9. You gonna take away 27 from that 9? Yes or no? What's 9 married to? What is 9 attached to? Hey. Not gonna do anything with it. I'm saying it's 9a minus 27. 2 steps, nothing solved. We'll get that on both sides. 27. Procedural algebra, please. 27 is 9a. Divide both sides by 9. What's your a value? 3. So now you can write your equation. Equation is y equals 3 times x plus 1 squared to 27. And that's something that you ought to be able to graph. If you can't graph that, yeah, you're in trouble, kids. All right, intercept form, which is given to you, but you don't have to know it. We've been talking about this for days. Here is a x-intercept. It happens when x is -4. What's the factor? You can't just say +4. Right, there's more to it than that. There you go. X plus 4. There's an x-intercept of 2, 0. What's the factor? It's -2. You know, all forms have what letter in front of them? Every form you do in here, with the exception of mx plus b, is what letter in the name. Now, there's something about it. His name. No, his name. It was a. It's 3. So there's intercept form. Now, for the last part, you put it in standard form. It says you can use either the answer you got in choice A or the answer you got in choice B. It doesn't matter, they'll be the same one. So which one do you want to play with? First or second? Second. Most kids pick the second. What would Jesus do with the x plus 4 and x minus 2 equations? Boil it. Boil it. And I'm kind of done showing all the nitty-gritty on the boil process. What about a 3? What's the product of x plus 4 and x minus 2? consider all that's good, I'm gonna pay, I even boarded those lessons, so I'm over that money a month. Before, you've been doing this since you're a freshman. Long before. Let's go back and look at it, and that's something that I want to say something. What is X plus 4 in X plus 2? What's your X times your X? Squared, it always has been, always will be. What's the outside mean? And here's your times X, what's it mean? It's 2X. What's the inside mean? 4X. Now, if you didn't know that negative 2 times X was negative 2X, you could start paying attention in this reality instead of what you're in. What's negative 2X plus 4X? Not negative. Positive. Negative 4 times negative 2. Negative 8. Suggest somebody else start using the running back with you. You will use it again next year. Now either. Sure get to 3. 3X squared plus 6X means 24. What else you need? Well, you need 1 or 2 questions. I guarantee you that most of it's just what I did in the video. The video is showing you the average screen time. They're showing that people just jump around and not the answers. They're not actually trying to figure anything out. Do you think this class gets easier as the year progresses? Is it not? You know, everything matters. What do all 3 pieces of number 10 have in common? What's something that all 3 pieces possess? Do they have to say anything else? Is 15 divisible by 3? Yes. Is it 72 divisible by 3? See, you got a calculator. Well, 108 divisible by 3. So you can pull a 3 and an X. If you pull a 3X from 15X to the 5th, what's 15 divided by 3? 5. So about if you pull an X from X to the 5th. Subtract the 1 X to the 4th. What was 72 divided by 3? How about if you pull an X from X cubed? It was 108 divided by 3. And is there any X left? No. Right, so now we can factor this trinomial. Trinomial start with double set. Not only the kids that cheat out photo math when you get to start with a double set. First thing you do is you pull your 3X. What do you think it takes to make a 5X to the 4th? And the next word, that's right. We had exponents, kids. X squared times x squared is x to the fourth, because 2 plus 2 is 4. How do you want to make the 36 of being 6 and 6 is good, huh? Person who creates your content loves the factors that are closer together. What would the outside make? 5 times 6. 30. Make your 30x squared. What would the inside make? 6 of them. 6 times x squared. 6x squared. Goal is negative 24. How? How do you take your 30 and your 6 and then negative 24? Negative 30 and a positive 6. Let's see, that was all equal to a 0. So now you get to use a property in mathematics, and what it's called? Zero product property. What 3 things have to be set equal to 0? There are 3 things that get set equal to 0. In 3x, the first piece. 5x squared plus 6. Right, 3x is equal to 0. Emma, what's x? First one's 3x equals 0. 3 times what number, Emma, will give you a 0?
Teacher, pardon the interruption. The students are returning from manufacturing days, so they should be returning to their classes.
Alex, 3 times what number will give you a 0? 0. Right. X has to be 0. How many steps is there to solve that one? It's 3. It's the first step. Then 6. What's the next step? What's the option of squaring? That can be real or imaginary. It's not real. It's your instruction set. That's it. There's only one what? Only find real ones. So moving on to x squared minus 6. What's the first step? And 6. X squared is 6. How many answers that equation have to have? 2. I'm going to put them down. What's the option of squaring? Square root. So x is simply root 6 and root plus or minus. Because you have to have 2 answers now. For a positive and negative. Anything else you can see out of that homework? 15. Yeah, that's exponential notation. It's coming soon. It's only as hard as your thick heads. So I talked about using this form, x is p over r. They're doing this in algebra 1 now, by the way. It's in algebra 1, so this one's not p r for some reason. X to p over r stands for x to the power over the root. Anybody read this for me? That's about 99% flawed. You gotta read that for me. How do you read that? Cube root of x squared or cube root of x to the second. So what's the root? 3. What's the power? 2. Sure, that's something. The root is 3, and the power is 2. I really thought I did this one on video. Anyways, it's p over r, 2/3. And that is an exponent. Exponents are small, not high, they're superfluous. Don't be the feed rice at full strength, it's gonna be a small number. So 106, well, came in just in time to watch me finish homework review. Good for you. It stinks we actually didn't do anything yesterday. Let's find one of yesterday's problems that maybe I didn't do. I don't remember doing 7. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but I don't remember doing it. This is what you call an A cube plus B cube pattern. When you cube, become 125. What cube is 125 piece? 5. What cube gives you the n cube? What cube gives you n cubed? N, so I'm thinking of this as a 5n that's cubed. Anybody happen to know the cube root of 216? Push buttons in the calculator. How do you do that in the calculator? What do you raise it to? What power? The third power. We had that lesson yesterday. (216) rooftop 1/3. 6. Plus a 6, it's cubed. Now it's a long shot. Does anybody know how the pattern for A cube plus B cube? How's it factor? Plus B is part of it. But you had a good nap. Literally on your sheet of paper. 10 squared minus AB plus B squared. So the reason I looked at it as a 5n cubed plus 6 cubed is so I can get what letters? A and what? A and B. That's A, that's B. I just plug in. First factor is 5n plus 6. What's the first thing in the next factor? 25n squared. That's right. What's she doing? She squared it. 5 times 5 is 25. 8 times n squared. Minus, there's a minus. What's the product of 5n and 6? N. Last piece says square 6. What's 6 squared? 36. Equals 8 and 12. Get yourself checked out. Something wrong with it. Equals 0. What's true about that longer factor? Imaginary. Instruction set doesn't say worry about imaginary. It says worry about what's real. We just got to be this guy. So again, what property do I use in mathematics? Zero product property. 2 steps, you're done. That's the end value. Negative 6 over 5. Cross sign, change sign. Divide by 5. Alright, that's that. I think I just did about 5 homework problems. I did several in the video. But if you actually want to pass my class, sooner or later you're going to have to sit down and actually try and do